All right, people. This is the moment I've been waiting for to introduce to the world once again the mother of minds. And today we're gonna ask her a lot of questions. you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
She looked nervous, super nervous. But for the most part, a lot of the ways, a lot of reasons that I am how I am is because of her. I don't think she noticed, and a lot of other people don't notice, but they're gonna find out now once they hear these words. And we could do the back and forth stuff, because I mean, there was a lot of issues on my behalf with you, you know. So I guess we can express all that today through this podcast right here. But to start off with, you can just tell the people a little bit about your life, your younger life, as a young lady, and how you grew up.
Well, I grew up with a mother with 5 kids in the house.
Mm-hmm.
I was sexually abused a whole lot by my mother's boyfriend. People didn't recognize until after my mother passed.
Mm-hmm.
My whole life I was abused.
So did you, with that, did you express that to your mama?
Well, before my mom found out I was abused, she died.
Okay, so she never found out?
She found out the day before she died.
The day before?
The day before, my Aunt Vanessa came and took me to the hospital.
Uh-huh.
Ran tests proving that I was always telling the truth.
Uh-huh.
Told my mother a couple hours later she was dead. So I don't know how she felt about it or whatever.
Right.
But I felt better.
Right. Well, it's kind of hard to see how she felt, because she was already going through her own thing before she passed out. But I mean, at least you did get it off your chest. And sometimes it's hard to express stuff when when some people have a relationship with another person, and then they doing, you know, crazy stuff to you, and you don't want to say nothing. But I mean, that's the same thing, you know, the issues with when I was younger and seeing different people in your life, and it was a problem, because I seen people in your life that wouldn't treat you right, and you know, I had to get with them with different kind of situations. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that part now, because I, you know, I'm trying to let you talk, and I'll be and start talking way more than you. But so with that happening, how did you get past that?
Actually, you never get past that.
Right.
You never.
Mm-hmm.
You carry that from day one. My thing, the questions are really something we should have been doing for a long time. I've been waiting for this for years.
Right.
For me and you to really do this, and for you to understand what I've been through. Nobody cared about your mom.
Right.
My mother died when I was 13. My grandmother didn't want me to stay with her. My papa, my own father, told me I couldn't stay with him.
Right.
My mother had 5 kids. I was the one they known to name Trouble. But I'm the only one that did what I had to do to get what I had to get. People didn't know that.
What would give them the reason to like put their name on your back as Trouble?
Actually, because that's what I was, Trouble. When your mother died at 13.
You was 13
when people neglect you, you don't understand how people did.
Right.
When you live with people, you have to do stuff that you don't want to do.
Right.
You've been abused. You sit on your knees on rice. You stand on one leg. I deserve what I did.
Right.
But I didn't have to be done like I have. I became a prostitute at 17 years old because of choices that my family did to me.
Right.
And if people understand how they did me, let me tell you why. Back it up. Let me start from the 8th grade.
Right.
Lord Jesus, I ain't singing, please don't, because this had to do with singing.
Well, it's no. Well,
my thing is 8th grade.
Wait.
From there.
Before we get so deep into that, this is just about the expression of whatever happened. And the thing is, if it's facts, it's just facts.
It is what it is.
You know, and before you said that, because you know, I ain't saying that's my girl.
That's my
Yeah, that's my girl. But it's just the thing is, before you know, before you dig into details with names and all that, it's just this is something that any other person that hit it got to understand that this is really how you feel. So it is what it is. And I got that bad too, because I got a lot of, you know what I'm saying, stories to tell And it's just that I don't want to involve people in these stories because I care about how they're gonna feel when they hear it and not get the concept of what I'm really trying to say. So that's not what we're trying to do. You know, we're not trying to pinpoint people. It's just that over the years, it still sits on your heart about whatever we're doing. So, you know, once you tell the stories and people's names come up, it's not a judgment thing.
No, my is sorry.
Yeah, no, that's my girl. That's my girl.
But you gotta understand, so them helped me through so much.
Right.
As she's my aunt, and you just gotta understand she was there. Tita, Mika, they was there. But
right.
my thing is, I had a troubled childhood. I used to steal from my mama
right.
to buy snacks, food. We lived with no lights for so many years. We lived with no water. We lived with no gas. We didn't grow up like everybody.
Right.
My mother took care of us the best way she could. We watched the beatings, the abuse she did. We watched all that. I saw all the abuse my mama went through. I even did it myself.
Right.
When I'm saying that we didn't have the best life.
Right.
My mama did what she had to do. And as I was getting beat, she didn't know he was doing it to me until I got nerve to go to my brothers.
Right.
And told my brothers, and as they seen it, they pushed me to tell her.
Right.
When she gets it, she passed.
She passed away.
So all I did is say I ain't sung any Vanessa. So that's my help.
Right.
I mean, that's why I brought them in. I mean, it is what it is. That's all I had. And then I myself got pregnant at 17.
Oh.
My uncle and my aunt. I went to them and I told them I'm not ready.
Right.
I'm not ready.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't on drugs.
Right.
Lord Jesus, please, I wasn't on drugs. I had to do what was right for you. Because how can I take care of you and I couldn't take care of Tish?
Right.
Tish when I had you and Debbie, I mean, you know, they did what they did. They blessed me and they took care of you.
Right.
I went to jail cold. Nobody told you what I went through to get what I had to get. Mm-hmm. I put myself through school. Okay? They took care of you because I needed that. Because I didn't want you to see what I was going through. I came back to Houston. You was doing so good.
Mm-hmm. What was I when you came back?
When you came back, you was with grandmother.
Okay. So, before that, what was I at?
You were with Aunt Debbie.
Okay. Do you remember how I got there?
Yeah.
Because I want to make sure the story is accurate.
No. Aunt Debbie and Robin.
No, I'm saying how I got with them.
I took you.
Took me.
Nobody, no CPS, no nothing. I had a conversation with my uncle and my aunt. And we made the decision for you to stay there because they were well prepared to take care of you.
Right.
And I was struggling. I had my own apartment.
Right.
But I also was in school. That's why I say I had a clean life when you were born. I didn't do drugs until afterwards.
Right.
So you lived with them because they was there, and they only had a little Robin.
Right.
And I only had a one-bedroom apartment with me and Louis stayed in with my mama's income.
Right.
We didn't have that much money.
Correct.
So they took you, and that was best for me, for you to do that. Then PT came.
It was a decision you had to make, you know.
I did what I had to do. I had to do what I had to do because I'm not going to allow you. But see, I was there too. I had your doctor's appointment. You didn't know. Medicaid, whatever I had to do. I still was a part of your life, but I didn't want you in the drama of my life.
Right.
I refused for y'all to. I knew y'all knew what I was doing, but I didn't bring it to y'all.
We had an idea. We didn't really know exactly what, you know, just the idea. We didn't really know, honestly. So, besides that, and I mean, with sending me with them, it was a good decision. Because, I mean, I enjoyed the stay with Uncle Robbie and Aunt Debbie, which I call Uncle Robbie my daddy, even to this day. But I enjoyed that. And I remember, you know, those days back then when I was with them, you know, before I moved with grandmother. So, what was the process when I was over there with grandma? When you came in and see me there? How did I get from my daddy, which is my uncle, that I called Daddy, how did I get there to my grandmother's house? Was that
Actually, I can't answer that because I don't know.
okay? I'm trying to see where the decision came in.
That's something happened between grandmother and Uncle Robbie.
Right.
And David. I don't know. The best thing, all I heard Uncle Robbie said was the best place would be at grandma's house. I can't answer that one.
Right.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, what was your high school life like? I'll have to take you back a little bit. What was your high school life like?
Well, my high school was okay. I mean, I dropped out in the 6th grade, and then I went back.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my mother died at 13, so of course I didn't go to school.
Okay. Hold on, 13, that's...
Well, because she
grade.
died December the 15th, we were still in school.
Okay.
So I kind of went through some issues with myself.
Right.
But I went back and graduated from Oak Village Middle School. Then I went to Smiley.
Okay. What was Smiley like?
I didn't stay long. I got pregnant, and then I had from Smiley to Job Corps.
Okay.
And that's when you came in.
Oh, so I was Smiley. I'm a Smiley baby. So what grade did you actually finish? Up to what grade?
Ninth. I went ninth grade. Then I went to drugs, and it was on from drugs on. I mean, I've been on drugs for 26 years.
So about 16, 17, age-wise. Okay. Well, it's first of all, it's definitely nothing to be embarrassed about, because it's to make it through all the stuff that you've been through. You can look at that like it's small. Cause I mean, it's people that's been through not as much as that, and probably doing way worse. It's just giving up on stuff. That's what I mean by way worse. Just giving up, not wanting to push themselves to be nothing, basically. And I mean, we'll get into the more of the highlights moving forward. But I just had to let you know. I mean, it's people out there that graduated high school and not doing nothing with their life right now. So, not to say that I'm trying to pat you on the back for not graduating high school and not making the pass. 9th grade, but what I'm saying is it's nothing to be embarrassed about, because you overcame that and made something else happen. You know what I'm saying? Moving forward. That's what I'm saying.
I've never been embarrassed of my high school situation. I know it sounds crazy. Mm-hmm. I'm not embarrassed because I got myself together.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Yeah. Exactly what I mean by that is.
I went back.
You went back to
beauty school and graduated.
Okay.
So, and then I got a high school diploma.
Okay, so just going to details about all your kids, and it's like a 2-part kind of question. But what I want to do is go into details, just give people a kind of idea that don't know your kids, from the oldest to the youngest. Starting with me, of course, because I am the oldest.
Oh Lord.
Just full details.
My first child, Chris Green.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. I really can't say nothing because I feel like me and you got this. It's like Mark Mayweather and George Foreman going at it. Yeah, that's how we are, and it's like I've been trying to get me and you to do this for years, mm-hmm. and see where you at. I felt in my heart that you hated me, mm-hmm. because the things that I done, but I knew. When you came Christmas, I don't want to bring it up.
Yeah, we'll get into that.
But I felt like you hated me for the things that I did, and you didn't understand where I come from.
Right.
Because I felt like they didn't tell you everything was going on. I wanted y'all to know everything. Just because you didn't see me, I didn't bring it around y'all, mm-hmm. because I didn't want y'all to see me like that. But you got to remember, I was in your life, and they didn't tell you good things about me.
Right. That's
what hurts me, mm-hmm. because it is some good things about me, and people don't know. You don't even know.
Right.
Your mom, PT. He knew me because he came back. Only person that never came back was you.
Before we're gonna tremble down. So we can talk about me right now because I'm the oldest. I'm saying.
Me and your conversation need to go. It's gonna go deep and it's gonna be hurtful because I want to know how you feel too.
It's what it is. So
you need to tell me
as me being the oldest. A lot of stuff I didn't know. No, I'm sorry. A lot of stuff that I didn't know. The bits and pieces that I did see you throughout my life as a young boy, some of the stuff really didn't matter because the people I grew up around, it was like everybody was raised by their grandmother. So it was so that right there played a big part of me not really being in my feelings about not having my mom or my daddy around. I just didn't care, and I had other stuff going on around. Not saying I didn't care about you, but I'm saying I didn't care about the situation. I had a lot of stuff going on. It really just time was just flying by, so I really didn't. So when I did see your bits and pieces, it was exciting, but it was exciting at heart. But my facial expression never changed, and that's what a lot of stuff people like. Even to this day, people be thinking I'm mad about it. That's just my face. I'm not really mad about nothing. It's just how I'm looking. But when I say that, because I can look back at some of the pictures that we took together, and I never smiled. Never smiled.
And that's why I feel like you got hate in your heart.
Well, it wasn't that I had hate in my heart. It was just that I think because the time and the little specs that I did see you, it was more so that I think you was trying to be super mom in a small time frame and trying to do too much, and it kind of pissed me off about, and it could be something small. You know what I'm saying? It could be something really small, and it's always like, okay, she pissed me off, and let's take a picture. I'm like, dang, you just pissed me off. I don't want to take a picture right now. You come at the wrong time. I just got pissed off. But and that's all it really was. It wasn't like, well, I'm trying to penalize you because something happened in the past. It wasn't nothing like that at all. It's just that it was you trying to play a bigger role in a small amount of time, and it's like it's no credit for that. You know what I'm saying?
Think about it. Christmas, all the years I've been clean or whatever, Christmas, you know how my heart broke when you didn't show up for the last holiday I had planned for your birthday.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you didn't show up.
For my birthday or for Thanksgiving?
For your birthday, I had everybody at the house, your brothers and stuff, and it was supposed to be a surprise. You didn't call or show up. I just started crying.
Yeah.
My heart cries a lot, you know, and then I want to really surprise you because we need to, it's this, I feel like it's this, but it's something between us.
Yeah, so you mean my recent birthday?
Yes.
Oh, come on. We had no problem.
It does. It matters to me.
What I'm saying, I ain't saying it matter. I said we didn't have no problems for me not to show up.
Didn't show up.
I'm just, well, the thing is, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm not just a show upper like that, because I never doing that. It's like, you know, now I would have been surprised if I would have came with. I'm like, oh shit, like I'm really surprised now. But it's like,
you would have been surprised.
Yeah, I would have. But I had my own stuff going on as far as my birthday was, and that's why the surprise to me was, well, more was when you came to the gym that I had across the street with the cake and all that stuff. That surprised me. You coming to see me, like I'm not just like a go out type, you know what I'm saying? And vice versa, like when I popped up on Christmas, like that's surprise type stuff. So, but it wasn't that I was, you know, mad at some bullshit that happened in the past, and I'm just carrying on to that point. Nah, that wasn't the issue. You know what I'm saying? So off me, because we can go on about that. Let's talk about the one that's up under me, PT. Now, before you do that, don't go, because we're gonna get into those other details. So don't go into those details about, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to say it. Talk about everything around that one particular thing. I don't want to go into details about that just yet, because we got to get into all the other kids, and then we'll be on that forever. So go into the details about it. Patrick Thomas. Now he is a well-known young man.
That's my well-known
young man.
Twin.
Well-known young man. He is a very, very, very well. Everywhere I go, it's like, and they always hit me with the UPT brother. I'm like, PT my brother. Yeah, like I'm the oldest now. We ain't gonna do that. But no, let's talk about that.
PT, that's my heart. Oh, my heart hurts for that child.
Mm. Oh, we gonna get it. We ain't get into that. We ain't gonna get into that just yet.
He have a beautiful. Just seeing him is. Whew.
Yeah. No, go ahead.
Actually, he did the things that, you know. PT was a me.
Mm-hmm.
PT was a me.
Very close to you.
He's so close that, excuse me, me and PT, when I got clean, my baby moved home. Mm-hmm. Then I came up pregnant with Aaron. Mm-hmm. But PT came home, and that boy is a split image of me. He did everything I did, just a little harder.
Right.
But me and PT was one-on-one. It is what it is. Mm-hmm. We was really close. We did everything. We stayed together. We cooked Christmas dinner together.
Right.
Oh Lord, Easter we had eggs in the house and met the little friends. We had so many parties together.
Mm-hmm.
I used to work at the beauty supply for 7 years. And them kids come PT every day. PT come, Mama, I need a new white t-shirt.
Yeah.
So when he come in the door, my boss go, PT here, t-shirt. Every day PT would come get a t-shirt. So, but my baby went through school and he did what he's supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
But he did rebel on me because the things that I did, he picked up on.
Right. We're gonna talk about the highlights. We're gonna get into that in a second, but we're gonna talk about the highlights. But he didn't stay with you his whole life. He went to
no PT. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Uncle Robbie and Aunt David took you.
Right.
Okay, that was a blessing. And I got pregnant with PT.
Mm-hmm.
And Paulette say, Tish, let me take care of PT while you get yourself together.
Right.
And I was like, oh Lord, that's a blessing. But I had y'all, we like shared custody, if you remember.
Right.
You probably don't remember, because I have y'all a few days and they keep y'all the rest of the week.
Mm-hmm.
But until PT moved in with Uncle Sonny and Paulette, I came to them when I was like, Aunt Paulette, I'm 18, gonna be 19 with 2 kids.
Right.
Dion's with Uncle Sonny, Uncle Robbie, and Debbie. Can you please take PT until I get off my feet? And Paulette,
till you get on your feet. Till you get on your feet.
Till I get on my feet.
Right.
So Uncle Sonny, Aunt Paulette took PT.
Mm-hmm.
I went over and did this. I did all the doctor. Whatever I'm supposed to do as a mother, I did that part.
Right.
And they took care of him.
Right.
So PT had a good life, and it is what it is. And we just.
So was there any confliction on him staying with somebody else and then come back to you?
Never.
There wasn't no problems with
never,
that?
no problem.
Okay. So and we'll get, like I said, we'll get into the other details about him pretty much after this. So what about KG?
We really don't want to discuss KG. Do we have to talk about KG? Because KG had out of order the tears gonna start. Because KG had out of all my kids, KG had it the worst.
Why you had the worst? Tell me something, because I don't think I know this.
Oh Lord Jesus, KG was born.
Mm-hmm.
His daddy and I was together.
Right.
His daddy used to beat me, stab me 3 times in the back, 6 times in the leg.
I didn't know that.
He used to beat KG all the time.
Right.
I was on crack so bad.
So when he did it, what was the
pick KG up and throw him against the wall. I didn't want to talk about KG.
I mean, the thing is, you can keep some of the stuff, and you can, or you just let it be. Cause I mean, you can.
KG is the child who had it the worst.
Right. But it wasn't because of your doing it. Was because
it was me. I was on drugs, and KG knew I was when he was about 6 years old.
Mm-hmm.
KG walked down the street, busted face. His daddy beat him so bad. KG came to the crack house. He got me.
Mm-hmm.
Blood everywhere. I couldn't even stop and clean his face. I was smoking so much.
Right. You gotta stay clear,
Next day I woke up, KG was on my lap.
Gotta stay clear, man.
In the crack house. I woke up, KG's face was all beat up. His daddy had beat him so bad. We go to the house, I started smoking. Get cleaned up, whatever. KG, I just kept smoking. I can't even tell what KG stuck by me in every crack house I went to.
Right.
KG been with me since day one.
Right.
KB been abused. His daddy used to beat him so bad.
I remember one day you was over there at his house. I don't know if I spent the night over there. I did something because I used to actually like going over there. I used to like going because he used to always give me money and stuff like that. So but now that I look at it, like right at this point, I look at it, it was kind of a trick. It was like I'm gonna treat him right and I'm gonna do her wrong to make it seem, to make him like me. Because I remember standing over there one night and I just heard like a slap. We was in the other room and I heard the slap, and I don't know if I was with Josh was there. And
I remember that night.
Yeah, you remember that? And and I heard the slap. We walked in the room so fast, and I'm just like, and I just seen you and him, and I'm just like, yo, we about to get on your ass. But it was just only thing held us back was you. You were saying don't do this and don't, like, you didn't want us to attack him, But for some, he already did wrong because we heard it.
Because when in my drug addiction, I don't blame nobody who's doing drugs for myself.
Mm-hmm.